Hello, today we are going to be canning some pork shoulder. Got a good sale at the store, so I grabbed up a couple of big ones, about 10 pounds each, and I've already taken them off the bone and cubed them up in about 1-inch cubes. And I have them, oh, excuse me, have them in my mason jars. These are quart jars, and I'm going to add a little salt to each jar here. See if I can do this. I got a tripod along with my new camera. Let's see if I can do this. I'll see. I guess first we need a measuring spoon. Normally in quarts I would put a teaspoon and a half of salt. Use canning salt or kosher salt. And but I've also got in each one a bouillon cube, a chicken bouillon cube, to help with the flavor. I'm not adding water to it because this is raw packing. When you raw pack meat, you don't add any water to it. If it's already browned or pre-cooked, then you want to add water to keep it from drying out. Let me see here. We're going to try. There's one. Let me see something here real quick. Big box and little spoon doesn't work so good. So since I have the chicken bouillon in there, I'm only going to add 1 teaspoon of canning salt or kosher salt, because the chicken bouillon is pretty salty to begin with. And one more. This one was a little short, so there. Okay. And over here on the stove I have my lids and rings in hot water, not boiling, but hot. So all I want to do is take a lid and ring out. You know what? I forgot to clean the tops of my jars. You want to do that especially when working with meat. I'm going to do this with whatever you're working with, but especially with meat. And where'd it go? Here we go. And, ooh, hot, hot. One lid, one ring. Put that on fairly tight. You don't want any, you don't want it too loose that you're not going to get a good seal. But you don't want to crank it on either, like you're trying to keep it on there forever. And just put it in the, if I can get it to go, canner. And you do that for the rest of the jars, and I'll come back when everything's in there. I'm ready to go. Okay, here's the last jar going in. I make 7 quarts. That's a full canner for the size canners that I have. I've got 3 quarts of water in there according to the instructions that came with my canner. And I grab the lid. I'm gonna, well, let's see. First, let me turn this around. My arrow's on the wrong side of the pot. My kitchen's a disaster right now. I'm not even gonna let you see it. It's just, I've been working up a storm in here. And it's a mess, but that happens. Okay, put the lid on, twist it till it's tight. Mine's a pressure gauge. I don't know if you can see that. This is hard doing this one-handed. Oops. Mine's a gauge canner. And this is the vent. You have to let it vent. Let the heat build up. I need to turn the stove on blast off here a minute. And let it vent for 10 minutes. When you see steam coming out, that's when you start your 10-minute timer. And after it vents for 10 minutes, we're going to put a cap on this and bring it up to 10 to 11 pounds of pressure for this area. If you're canning, you want to check your canner book for the instructions, because the higher altitude you are, the more pressure you're going to need. Likewise, in the lower area, down the bayou, you probably need less pressure, maybe 5 pounds. But anyway, I need 10 pounds, and we'll come back when that's ready. Okay, it's been venting for 10 minutes, and we're going to put the weight on her, or the cap, or whatever. And what that will do is stop the steam from escaping, and pressure will build inside the canner. And we'll wait for our pressure gauge to get up to 10 pounds of pressure, which will be straight up and down on here. And once it gets up to pressure, I want to change the setting on my stove top on the burner. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. And I can't tell you exactly what to turn it to, because everybody's stove and canner work differently. I have to turn mine down practically to simmer by the time I get it set to pressure. But we'll come back after that. Okay, I'm just slightly over 10 pounds of pressure now, so I'm going to go ahead and set my timer for 90 minutes. Oh, I can't do this on camera. Let's see. I think that's right. 1:30, yeah. Hour and 30 minutes, 90 minutes. Okay, and you gotta watch this. You gotta babysit it constantly. So we'll be back in 90 minutes. Well, the 90 minutes are well up. And I'm ready for bed. But I'm going to go ahead and take the cap off. And take the lid off the canner. You always want to make sure that you wait till the gauge goes all the way down to 0. And it's still very hot, so you gotta be careful. Go away, kitty cat. Get down. Okay, I'm gonna tip the lid away from me so the steam. Actually, that's still kind of hot. I'm going to use my pot holders. I really want to go to bed. But as long as the pressure says 0, I'm good. Alright. Smells like pork in there. Let me grab a jar lifter. There it is. Look at that. Boiling away. I didn't load the jars really full or compact them. There's a density issue when you're canning meat. That's why you cube it, and so the heat can reach all the way to the core of each little piece of meat in there. But that is boiling right along. So I'm going to take these out, set them on a towel on the counter, let them set for 24 hours, and hopefully everything will seal and it'll be finished and tasty. And that's it for tonight. I'm going to bed. I am beat. And see you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.